All right, folks. Well, I would be lying if I thought that if I said that I thought there was a good chance I'd be wearing this headband with the lights on tonight, signifying a Thunder win when I saw how the game was going. I was kind of watching it on the side while I was watching the Sixers game. And then I did get to watch the fourth quarter. And yeah, we were down for most of the game by double digits, actually. And we were able to slowly chip away at a 21-point lead in the fourth quarter. And it looks like we finally kind of woke up and showed, as Michael Cage said at the end of the game, that resilience, that fight, that grit that we're known for. We won by 1 point. And this is with no SGA, no Chet, no Case and Wallace, no iHeart, no J Will. So obviously we're missing quite a bit of size this evening. And we actually ended up playing a really small ball for most of the second half because it was working. AJ Mitchell and Kenrich Williams, they were the ones who probably made the most impact because even though it was a bad 3-point shooting game for the team, they were the ones who made threes when it mattered. And there is a reason that Kenrich Williams is nicknamed Kenny Hustle. He had 21 points, 8 rebounds. His minutes are very inconsistent, but when he comes in the game, he always makes a huge impact, and that's why he is on the Thunder team. So AJ Mitchell, 23 points, 6 assists, and again, came through with a lot of clutch plays. J-Dub, 26 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists. And then Lou Dort, 6 rebounds, 13 points, 4 assists, and 3 steals. So filling up that stat sheet. But the important thing about Dort and Caruso is that their impact goes way beyond the stat sheet. The whole team just really stepped up the defensive effort in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, and we're slowly able to chip away at that lead. It wasn't until the fourth quarter that we were able to get it down to single digits even. And then, the Caruso's defense caused Memphis to run out the clock. So brilliant hustle. Really glad that Caruso could play tonight. I know he's been having some of the back soreness. Dort had a huge steal. So yeah, they really just stepped it up tonight and showed why they are still the favorites to win the championship, even if it's not by quite as much as it originally was going into the season, because it's been a little bit of a rough go the past few games. They had 35 points in the third quarter and 36 points in the fourth. So it was a story all about the second half. Very physical defense and playing small ball in that second half. Again, AJ and Kenrich, wow. 62 points in the paint. This is something I think the Thunder should learn from after tonight's game. Lately, they seem to be throwing up too many threes, and it's when they get those paint touches and are going into the paint more often that they are dominant. So I think they may have kind of forgotten that a little, and hopefully tonight's game will remind them. And congrats again to Kenrich Williams. He had his second highest point total ever. And apparently the last time, the next highest or the first highest was back in like 2021. So yes, Kenrich is that role player who people sometimes forget about or consider him a third stringer, but this is why he's so valuable to the team. And I know that the team might be looking to make some moves at the trade deadline, but I really don't think that Kenny Hustle is going anywhere. And again, great comeback for the Thunder, very exciting win. And Thunder up. We'll be back at home on Sunday against Miami.